Welcome to Pick Central. It is Friday, July 18th. Got myself, Hubs. Marty will be in a second. We got Jason in the back, Meek in the back, and sports are back.
Sports are back.
The sports eclipse is over, even though I've been grinding summer league, little tennis here and there.
Yeah, Los Cabos tennis starts at 9 p.m. every night. It's a nice little, gets you into bed.
I like that. Yeah. Summer league's been fun. I've enjoyed the summer league, but I'm glad I can get back to
What did I watch yesterday? Now. I had the Hornets. They won by 30
They won by
points.
$1 billion.
They were awesome. Bronny had a good game.
I was on the Celtic last night. They covered. They won.
Yeah. The Knicks, Kolick went he was having a good game, I think, for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you can only watch so much summer league. It's just to get us really to this day.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch the Knicks all yesterday. I saw they played the Pacers. Mm-hmm. But yeah, baseball's back. We got day action, like 2.5 hours, a little less. The Cubs, I bet the Cubs. I'll give that to you now. Obviously, we'll get to freedom there, so we'll talk some baseball. So I still have Rico gave me his notes from yesterday, which is just a few printed out articles about like college football coaches and where they rank and things like that. So maybe we'll get into that.
I just wrote 3,100 words on the American League, and I got more coming on the National League. So go.
I was going to get to that. I was going to say, even if you want to, maybe away from Marty too. I was going to say some winners and losers are like kind of guys you want to like buy stock in, teams you want to buy stock in.
Yeah, there's one thing that hit me. We can start it now, I guess. So I was kind of going through the American League, and it's definitely a weaker league, obviously, than the National League. Of course. Like in terms of teams that you really think can win the World Series, get there.
Definitely.
Teams to just make the playoffs in general. The NL is a logjam, the wild card. And I kind of was like sifting through it and looking at odds on the way here. The Red Sox are minus 115 to make the playoffs. And I don't really see how much danger that's going to be. They have the hardest schedule in baseball. Their schedule out of the break is tough. But they've been playing great. There's true like addition by subtraction going on with like Devers, where like getting him out of there seemed to just be the right move. As silly as it sounded, and they didn't do it the right way, in my opinion. Obviously, they didn't get anything back, and they could have shopped him, whatever. But it opened up the roster. You got Yoshida now able to DH. Anthony's coming to his own. He's been killing it. The Red Sox being minus 115 to make the playoffs is a pretty good bet, in my opinion. Solely just because of the rest of the American League. So the way I look at it, obviously one of Toronto, the Yankees, or the Sox are going to win the division. The Sox are very much in it. They're 3 back. Like, they're going to be there. So that's a team. So then there's 2 remaining from there, obviously, just on math. I think the AL East will get 3 teams in.
Yeah, I think so too. Pretty likely.
So let's put the let's say it stays how it is. So Toronto's the AL East winner. The Yankees and Red Sox are in the wild card. That leaves one team. I don't think anyone from the Central's even going to come close to the wild card. The Central, Tigers have run. They're 11.5 up in the Central. The rest is a disaster. It's going to be teams mostly selling. I think the only team that can make a little bit of a run is the Royals because they have really good pitching.
That's the only team. There's something about the Royals I can't quit them.
It's because
they were the team I was coming here being like, if there was like a long shot team that could get in the playoffs, it'd be the Royals.
Yeah, they have the second best ERA in baseball. So you got guys like Reagans and Bubik. And Noah Cameron's come on and been really good for them. Like, they have very good pitching, good bullpen. The hitting's the problem. Like, Caglione has like a 450 OPS.
He's been horrible.
So, but you can't put too much on him. He's a rookie. But man, would it be nice if he got going? So like, that's something that I don't see them like trading for bats. They certainly need to, but their trade for bats would be Caglione becoming more of a prospect in his rookie year. But even then, dude, they're 47-50. Like, that team's 7 back of the Sox right now.
Yeah, they're 4.5 back, I think, of the wild card. But I mean, there's such a log jam there.
Yeah,
like there's like 3 or 4 teams not in there ahead of them.
Right. So then you go down the list more. It's Tampa, right? So that's the 4th American League team.
Yep.
But they really started to hit the skids towards the end there, and they started to fade. And there's not a lot to. You look at that roster, like, I don't know. I think Boston's a better team than Tampa.
Do you think Tampa would sell it? Like, do you think they would? Obviously, they're
the rumor
they're close enough to like. But
Taj Bradley supposedly is attainable, which is not like I'm not going to jump for joy for Taj Bradley, but
sure.
That's a young controllable.
It's a nice piece, yeah.
It's a nice controllable piece that they're looking to maybe trade. So, I don't think the Rays are buying.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I mean, because I think you just like you kind of said to start off with the Rays. You look at the Rays. I don't think they're a team that's going to like win a championship. I don't think anyone thinks that.
Could the Rays make the playoffs?
Sure.
But matched up with the Sox, I like the Sox chances.
Yeah,
more than that. I like what the Sox.
Just a note on Taj Bradley: 4.60 ERA this year, 4.11 ERA last year. Hasn't really been like that great. If you're a team looking at him, it's like, okay, the Rays can unlock him. What chance do we have? Like
Fair
that's the
point.
other way to look at it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like young, controllable piece.
Yes.
And teams like I'm not gonna, the Yankees aren't trading for Taj Bradley, but like if you have a Matt Blake, if you have an Andrew Bailey,
And with the way the starting pitching market is, maybe that's a guy you do take a
you
shot
take a chance
on
on that guy.
And-
And you're definitely buying low on him.
And
You're not buying high. So
The Rays have always been a team to kind of like buy and sell at the same time. Like last year, they traded away like Randy Arozarena.
right.
And it's like they play for now and like 2028 at the same time. Like,
So so obviously they got new ownership coming
Yes.
in, and that's the fun, interesting part of them. Not fun for me, not fun for us. But the rumor that kind of spread around yesterday was like Kyle Tucker might be a guy that they zero in on. And Tucker, I believe, is a Tampa native.
he's from Tampa.
Yeah. So, and obviously, you want to talk about taxes now. Like that's the reason guys want to go play for like the Miami Heat
The
because
Florida Panthers have a dynasty.
right, like the taxes are so nice, and obviously you live in Florida. So now Kyle Tucker hits the market. The Rays get an owner who wants to spend. It's a pretty good match made in heaven there. A nightmare though, because obviously I've said repeatedly the Yankees' number one priority in the offseason needs to be Kyle Tucker.
He's just a perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Perfect
But for the Rays, that could be a guy. But that doesn't mean anything right now.
Sure.
So like that,
But they've always tried for guys in the past. Like they tried to offer Freddie Freeman a contract.
didn't they offer Otani something?
Yeah, like they've always like took their
But
shots.
this would be a different type of situation
Yes.
though. You're getting Sternberger out of there. This guy has money to spend.
And
all that.
Wander Franco's contract is like completely off the
Right,
books
that
in all
helps.
likelihood.
You Camineiro's under there for a long term. Aranda.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, that doesn't mean anything for right now. That's just more Rays talk. If you're a Rays fan, you got some minutes there. But could they make the playoffs? Yeah, but I think the Red Sox have a better shot. So then you go to the West. You have one more team right to get into this wild card, and I think it's going to be the Mariners. The Rangers could, but the Rangers also could sell. They easily could sell. And they've got, I don't know if anyone's going to take a flyer on Patrick Corbin. But like Nathan Eovaldi is a really nice ad for a contender. You got to bring on that money though, and that's different. Jacob deGrom is a guy where you're getting a stud right now. At the same time though, he's a ticking time bomb. So like that could urge the Rangers, hey, we can get like a good prospect for Jacob deGrom right now.
Full no trade clause though.
That does hurt. But that's a name out there. Like it's been floated around. I don't know. I wouldn't guarantee. I wouldn't bet on Jacob deGrom being traded. But the Rangers could easily, try to get off some pieces there. And even so, they're 48 and 49. Like they have one guy with an 800 OPS on their team. One guy.
We're at the time of the year where a 12-game stretch right now determines
So important.
everything.
So important.
Like you can go, if you have a 6-6 stretch, that's honestly like the worst thing. Like
Yeah.
then you're in the middle. Like these next 12 games for these teams, like on the bubble, mean everything for like the whole league. Like
Yeah.
it affects like buyers and sellers.
So, but when you map it out, and after that's the Angels. If the Angels make the wild card, that's on the Red
God
Sox.
bless.
So, and to the credit of the Angels, like nice lineup they have. They have no pitching.
Yeah.
Besides Kikuchi, I don't trust anybody, and their bullpen it's Kenley Jansen.
What do you think he gets sold?
Who?
Kikuchi.
They just signed.
They just signed him. I think Jansen could move.
This is also the
He's a
same.
closer.
How long is Kikuchi's deal?
Two more years. I think it was
Yeah.
like 3 years something.
He got 60-something million.
Yeah. This is also the same team that 2 years ago when they had Otani, obviously, Artie Moreno bought at the deadline when they were like 5 games out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, it's not a guarantee like, oh, the Angels are going to sell.
No,
They're
but
right
even
there.
if they stay pat, that rotation isn't getting them to the playoffs, in my
No,
opinion.
they're not making the playoffs. I think we all agree on that. It's just a matter of,
They're kind of a fun team to watch, though. If you bet on them and they're home, like they're kind of fun. That lineup, they have like 6 or 7 guys. That's like, okay, this guy can get a hit right now.
I think they have like a 550 winning percentage since Mr. Beast went to a game.
Okay.
So
Great.
like that
All
means
right.
something.
All right, that's
Mr.
what we
Beast
have you
blessing.
there for. But so when you map it out like that, the Red Sox are assuming the Blue Jays and Yankees are in. The Mariners are in. The Red Sox are fighting with the Rays, anyone from the Central who wants to give a damn, which I don't think that. Yeah, and the Rangers. So in that sense, I like the Red Sox, and they're minus 115 to make the playoffs, and I think that's a good bet.
Yeah, I like it. With I would say the Rangers are like just being in that, like obviously they're off a World Series a couple of years ago, but Eovaldi too is someone. So I don't know how much this means to you. It's always something that kind of raises my eyebrows. Like they gave him, I don't know if you saw the ownership front office, whatever, gave him his All-Star bonus, even though he didn't make it because they thought it was ridiculous.
I like it. It's
I
a
feel
great
like
move for to bring in future players too. It's just a good PR move.
agreed. That's kind of the going off that I think giving money to a guy like that is more of a like you're invested in this guy.
True, you're not going to trade.
Like I don't think you.
You know what?
I don't think you trade a guy who is having a phenomenal season who you are giving money to who you didn't even earn.
I actually remember seeing that story on the bottom line, and I thought the same thing, and for whatever reason, I forgot about it. So that's a good point. They're not going to trade you.
So I just and he's just a horse, and I understand like teams would want him badly.
Could you imagine
they would pay top dollar?
Could you imagine
him.
the Yankees adding Uvalde? Like how important that would be to the middle of that rotation. Like it would be. Huge.
And he's been such a playoff horse, like time and time
he's
again.
A gamer. He's the old teams may shy away from that.
DeGrom, the no trade clause, obviously there's a massive wrinkle in it.
That hurts.
But he would make the most sense if that wasn't the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's some hitters, I guess, they can offload.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask, like, because the pitching's obvious. I don't even know what hitters they would like. They're not gonna trade like Seager. Yeah, I mean,
Simeon's, you don't have any hitters to trade.
Yeah, Simeon's been bad.
Simeon's currently, if it's on pace, his back-to-back sub 700 OPS seasons. The guy who's making $25 million a year.
Yeah, no one's gonna want him.
You pay for the front end of the contract. You pay for that World Series.
100%.
It's all worth it.
100%. Yeah, you don't regret it, but it's turned into a pretty bad one.
Dolis Garcia is also like 95 OPS plus.
Dolis Garcia's been bad. Evan Carter's come on a little bit lately, which is nice because he was really nothing at all. He was down in the minor leagues before this.
Carter and Langford are like their only two good guys. Also, like Jock Peterson, what happened to this guy? 507 OPS.
I feel like he doesn't even play.
He was platooning in Arizona and crushing righties, but I don't even think he's doing that anymore.
Last played on May 24th.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I bet on them, and I feel like I haven't even seen him.
Wait, he's got to be hurt.
He's on the IL. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say there's no way he just has.
He's not just like on the bench for 2 months, but
healthy scratch.
He was not hitting, and he had like a 900 OPS in Arizona. Granted, it's a strict platoon guy, but.
I mean, speaking of Arizona, I mean they're a team that feels like they're like should sell, but. Maybe I could see them not selling.
They're like one of those teams that Meek just said, like, let's see what happens.
That's what I'm saying.
12 days. They got the Cardinals, the Astros, both at home, and then at Pittsburgh. That leads you into the deadline. So, yeah, let's see. I think they should sell because Corbin Burns out for the year. So, like, your hands are tied. Your hand's been made for you in a way. Like, as crazy as a run they made a few years ago, this isn't the formula for that. Like they have a serious ace injury, and obviously,
Gallen's in a contract year.
Gallen's a contract year, but he's also been terrible.
But he's also the thing. I was going to speaking of Gallen. I know I'm like a Gallen guy, so I'm a homer, but he's had 2 really good starts in a row. Say he gets like 2 more. Say he gets like 2 good starts off the All-Star break.
Actually, no. His last start against the Angels, he got crushed.
Did he? Yeah. Did he have 2 in a row before that?
2 in a row before that,
okay,
but then he finished against the Angels 5 innings, 8 hits, 6 runs.
Oh yikes! He's my guy. I try to forget.
I know. The problem with Gallen, and he's not.
That's fucked. So that kind of throws. I forgot. I didn't realize he had a bad one right before that.
Yeah. The problem. I'm not a Gallen guy.
So I was gonna say if he put together like 4 in a row, like, dude, would his value goes up?
His metrics do not support that something's about to change here. Like his metrics are as down in the dumps as it gets. So like. There would be if he was getting unlucky or whatever, if the things were ticking up, it's not. So they have to trade him, right? Because you're just gonna lose him otherwise.
Well, that's why I think
then you're just eating the look at the real fun fact. Blue is really bad for that. And if you go back, the way to look at it is like when he was good, what did that look like? So then if you go to like 2023,
Jesus, yeah,
go to 23. That's what it should look like.
Oh man.
Or even before that, 22. 22 is what it should look like. 22 is like, that's the peak of Zack Gallen. That's where you trade for a horse. The fact that it's so bad right now.
This is just such brutal timing.
Terrible.
Put together 3 unbelievable.
Probably lost himself $100 million.
Put together 3 unbelievable seasons. I wonder if a team would still pay I mean, it's really what he can do in the second half. If he can put together a good second half.
Oh, you can forget about the first half of the second half. Of course, I don't do it. Of course, if I'm a team signing him, I don't care what happened in the first half if you can pitch in this. But yeah, it's tough to gauge what you should trade for a guy like that right now.
But he'd be a guy that I think would make sense, like a cheap. I'm trying to think of teams obviously he's like the Yankees and Mets are thrown around.
I don't know if he's going to be cheap though. Like Arizona might still hold him to like a good value.
They shouldn't. They should in theory, but the fact that he's in a contract year, if he gets to like that 11th hour, that 12th hour,
yeah. But obviously, like Gino Suarez is a guy who is going to, seems like.
What's up with his hand?
He's fine. Yeah,
is he fine?
X-rays were negative. He didn't swing in the Derby, but probably for the best. Yeah. Don't even doing that. He made a cool play afterwards.
Well, that's what threw me off because he makes the play, and I'm like, all right, we're good.
Did he get it? Was it left hand or right hand?
It was the hand he threw with.
He threw
It
with
was the hand he threw with.
Okay, all right. So,
yeah, I need him in my life right now. Because the Yankees need a third baseman so badly.
who are the other main teams, would you say, besides the Yankees?
Going for Suarez?
Like, would go big after Suarez.
The Mets could, right?
Oh,
yeah.
it's like Mets, Yankees, Brewers, Cubs.
Who's playing third for the Cubs?
The
right now?
Tigers could also use him too. Like, there's a lot of teams that could use Suarez.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to give a lot. I would give a lot for him. Though.
I think because of the bidding war, I think it might cost you Spencer Jones.
But if he's not going to play in the outfield, like there's no spot for him.
Jones?
You're saying I remember we had the conversation a while ago. Like if there's no spot for him,
Well, next year there could be if Belly walks.
that's fair, I guess. But then you're also saying like we're making a big push for Tucker.
Right.
It's no guarantee that's going to happen.
Oh,
obviously,
100%. And also at the same time, you're betting a lot on a prospect then if you're like hanging on to him at some point you got to trade your prospects. You can't, and if you do have a plethora out there and your goal is to go get Tucker, then yeah, I think you trade.
I also think the Suarez like a Jones for Suarez. Like I mean, they're clear. I think after a move like that, depending on what else happens, I mean,
Fear is Suarez is obviously an expiring, so like.
Yeah, fair.
For
but I would say even for this year, you're clearly the best team in the AL.
I thought it was crazy. It's a massive move for them.
That's what I'm saying. Like that lineup with Suarez, or I guess probably Judge Suarez.
Dude, Belly, the way he's hitting, he throws.
That's what I'm saying. Like that lineup now with like Dominguez at leadoff, like that looks really strong.
Oh yeah,
with Suarez in the middle of that, really
strong.
Now
he's not like a great defensive player, but like I just need you to hit, man.
Just hit.
You mean 850 OPS at third based off what I've been watching with DJ LeMahieu and Oswald Peraza and Jorbert Vivas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a massive swing.
Do you worry like he couldn't be a fit for Yankee Stadium in a way just because it's a right-handed bat, like left field?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but at some point you got to have some righties. You got to add some righties. You can't just be all lefties.
The other third baseman on the market that's like names picked up steam I saw was Brian Hayes, who obviously can't hit a lick, but like his glove is so valuable.
Nothing to do with him. I think that'd be a disaster of a move.
What about I've seen a lot of Ryan McMahon smoke?
I don't think that'd be good either. He hasn't hit at all.
At the same time, it's like you get a guy off a shit team.
He's a great defender. He's a great defender, and he's he does strike out a lot too. I'm pretty sure for like I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So there's in the last like 3 years, people were showing like Volpe's numbers, whatever, and like Ryan McMahon's like in that like area.
If you go from the worst team in baseball history to like in the middle of a pennant race, it gets the juices flowing.
There's also like the change of scenery from Colorado. Guys tend to like tick up when they leave Colorado. I feel like the road splits aren't something like really zero on, but like you'd be surprised to know Ryan McMahon has never had a 100 OPS season, OPS plus season. That's kind of shocking.
Well, the Rockies are also so far behind when it comes to analytics. Like, what if the Yankees would have a coach that's like, just stand a little closer to the plate, move your hands like this, and boom, all of a sudden it's like an 800 OPS.
We do that with pitching though. With hitting, we tell them the wrong things.
But Colorado's so far back.
They are so far back. I like the player because he's such a good defensive player. He brings you value off the bat there. Where like I'd rather him over Brian Hayes. I think he can hit better. Brian Hayes is one of the worst hitters in baseball.
Do the Yankees like need a bat like that badly because the rest of their lineup is like pretty good?
I need a bat.
For sure.
I need a bat. Because like Goldschmidt's ticked down. You don't know if Stanton's gonna survive the second half. Volpe's been horrible. It's thank God for Dominguez and Bellinger to help Judge out here.
There was one mock trade I saw that got proposed by a Yankee fan. It was like Ben Rice for Chad Patrick, the Brewers rookie with like a 3.5 ERA.
So like Rice is interesting because they don't really play him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much. It's tough. They do for the first time in a while. The Yankees have serious depth in their lineup, and they have a really good bench. And that's also resulted in any given day you could have Cody Bellinger and Ben Rice off your bench.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy, but like it's a good thing because in the past we've had Franchi Cordero.
Yeah.
So it's better that way. But then people are gonna call for Ben Rice, but because his analytics are great and he's had a pretty good season, contrary to whatever Clemmer thinks. Now I don't think I'd trade him for Patrick, but like he's not off the table.
He's a chip, yeah.
He's certainly not off the table. Like, man, Edward Cabrera.
Yeah, that's a guy.
That would be someone I'm like, yeah, we can talk Ben Rice then.
Now, do you think if they say they go like not as much of a like obviously basically anyone but Suarez, like say it's a McMahon or a Hayes, do you think they would still go get like a real bat? Like it's like more they filled like a third. Or you think that would just be it with pitching, obviously?
You're saying if they get a Hayes,
I'm saying if they get someone that's
I don't know where else
basically
you
not
play it.
Suarez, that's like
I don't
not
know
as
where
much
else
of a
you
bat.
play that other bat.
It's fair. No, it's a
Like
fair.
the only spot they have a glaring need, and they've had it for years, truly years, and it's third base. Everywhere else, there might not be the best player in the world there, but like they've got a player who's not moving off that position. Like Jazz is home as second base. They've got 2 first basemen. Austin Wells is your catcher with also Rice in there. Volpe is your shortstop.
Yep.
He shouldn't be right now with how he's playing, but he's your shortstop, and there's no one else to replace him. And then you got too many outfielders already. So and then Stan's your DH. So the only position you have flexibility at is third base. So whoever they get at third is their guy, and that's their impact hitter. And then you got to get they honestly, you could make a case right now. They need a third baseman, obviously. They need 2 relievers who can, not just scrubs either. Like they got to get 2 legit relievers with how thin they are right now. The bullpen situation is very bad. And then you probably need a starting pitcher as well. They have problems, man. They gotta address this shit. They cannot win the World Series as presently constructed. They can't get to the World Series, in my opinion, as presently constructed.
Give me your dream but realistic haul.
Oof.
I guess obviously Suarez.
Suarez for sure. Man, it's tough to. Is it Bird on the Rockies? Is that his last name? Bird?
Jake Bird.
Yeah, I love him. High velocity dude, just like a good ad. Another reliever. I mean, dream situation, you go get Clase, but they're not getting Clase. I think the Phillies get Clase.
I think Clase just definitely gets moved just because it's a reliever, and the Guardians, they're always looking
The
at
last
the
thing you
payroll.
need to be if you're a mid or shitty team, the
Is a
last
closer.
thing you need is a closer
Mhm.
because that involves you winning the games. You're not winning the games so yeah, the Phillies, the Guardians they've made a lot of bad moves. They should trade Clase. Trading Clase would be a good move. You can get a good guy. And they have 2 top 50 prospects, like kind of on the precipice of hitting the majors, probably next year.
Mhm.
But yeah, Clase would be sick for the Yankees. Not happening. But yeah, 2 relievers. One of them being Bird would be cool. Edward Cabrera would be a great add, I think, to the rotation. And then Suarez. And I'm ecstatic. But we'll see. That's a lot, man. That involves you like gutting your system.
And they don't have much of a system as it is.
They do and they don't. They're not trading Lombard. Everyone's going to ask for him. I think Jones gets moved. They have like 3 pitchers that I think would interest teams down there. So one of them's, I don't want to fucking move him. Carlos, I think his last name you pronounce it LaGrange or something. He throws like 102, and he looks like a starting pitcher version of Betances. And then Brock Cunningham's good. They have pieces. They don't have nothing to trade. Like, that's just Yankee hater bullshit when people say that. But they would have to trade it all pretty much to go get. Like, you can move Roderick Arias, I guess.
They could get outbid by other teams is what I'm saying.
They could. That's why I think Jones would have to get moved for Suarez, because there's a bidding war for that.
Give me yours for the Mets.
My dream.
Dream, but like somewhat realistic.
Realistic. The name I tossed out in like one of my chats today. He's gonna go for legit nothing, and I honestly think like he's gonna be a surprise player. Luis Robert. I know he sucks, but he has an 880 OPS versus left-handed pitching. And if you can get him for legit nothing, get him off the White Sox, the same scenario where it's like, oh, Gavin Sheets is having a good year. Andrew Vaughn is hitting like a resurgence all of a sudden. Getting a player like that off a shit team in a winning race, I think we can unlock Luis Robert. Starting pitching, we need to get an arm. I don't know who it is. And Stearns isn't going to pay top dollar for an ace. I don't think Joe Ryan's on the table because the Twins aren't moving him.
You don't think they move him?
I don't think they move. I don't know how hard they do a sell.
They should sell.
They should, but the other thing is their team's also for sale in general, and a new owner, it's like you don't want to like remove.
Like, this is what I wrote in my blog about them. They should trade Buxton right now.
He has a full no trade clause, and he said he's not waiving it. Oh, so that's the other part.
What
of it.
about Correa?
He's already
Any chance?
He's hurt.
He's always hurt.
He's having a terrible year.
Yeah.
He's like 7 homers, like 30 RBIs, and like not. Last year was so good for him, but he didn't play. He also got hurt.
Also,
Damn, I forgot about the no trade clause.
Yeah.
But it's tough to follow those.
And the Mets' main needs is literally center field and third base. Like those are 2 easiest spots to plug a bat.
In my blog, I was like, Buxton is perfect for the Mets.
Yeah, and he is. But he also said, like, I'm not moving it. He's also a group of Braves fan. He wouldn't waive it for them either.
Damn. Why? He just loves Minnesota?
Yeah. And he started looking at
some guys don't want to move. I guess.
I don't know if he's got like a family, just buy a house. No one wants to like sell their house and do the whole thing. They'd rather just like stay.
That's fair.
Some people are just comfortable.
It's cool though. Like we're finally seeing the first like in a while full season from Buxton. He has not had that injury yet. That's why I'd be urged to trade him.
I love him
because it's like a ticking time bomb. But dude, when he's healthy, he's one of the best players in the sport.
You look at the other center field options like Cedric Mullins, who also isn't like that good this year. Maybe Joe Adele. Like you start like going up.
You think they would move Adele?
Maybe as the Angels.
When you consider the Angels, always think the wrong decision.
Yeah,
fair.
So like it's always possible.
I mean Brian Reynolds. I'm sure the Pirates want to get off that contract, but he's also been awful this year.
Damn,
so
that's a guy. Like, that's a guy. Yeah, like the Yankees were like looking at for years, and maybe it's a good thing they didn't go after him.
I mean, like the best pitcher that I would want, I guess, would be Mitch Keller, just because he's really good.
Yankees were just.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's really good.
Who else did they say with it was Yankees and like a couple other teams?
Yeah, I mean that's a guy. Like Red Sox should be in on him. They need a pitcher. Like there's you guys.
There's just so much of a bidding war for these guys, and it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
And like relievers, like I'm not gonna like name like any random relievers. It's like Stearns will find.
It's tough. I know Bird is a guy that that's a high velo interest guy from the Rockies.
You're trading for like 18 innings out of these guys. Like, it's not hard.
No.
I'm gonna say to round out baseball, we'll give well I'll have each of you do it. Give your like teams you would teams you would buy stock in like officially.
Oh yeah, Red Sox for me, the -115 to make the playoffs. It's tough to like in the American League. That's kind of it. It's so thin. In the NL, I think the Padres are really due for a run here. It feels like they always kind of heat up right around now. I gotta like zero in. I'm not done with my blog yet, so like I haven't gotten to them yet. But I want to see what they're like. Who they getting back off the IL, like pitching wise? Who's
King's out another month, I'm pretty
right?
sure.
So King's obviously massive.
Darvish,
for
I
them.
think, just came back.
What's
recently.
Musgrove's? Oh, Musgrove's done. Musgrove's
Tommy
done.
John.
So it's King. So they need getting King back soon would be nice, but you can't fuck with his shoulder.
The thing is, Preller's always looking.
That's also
for
the thing is like
moves.
those guys. Like he's trying to get Jarren Durant so badly.
What about you,
I don't
Meek?
know why. Like Jarren Durant's another noodle bat in that lineup. Like they need homers, and he has like 6 home runs this year.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Alex?
What about you, Meek? A team from the AL and NL you would like buy stock in right now?
I'm not sure. Like, I mean, I'd be late to the party, but like the Brewers are like a nightmare to play just because they have like 7 or 8 guys that are average hitters. And if you're talking about facing them in a playoff series, you got to go against Freddie Peralta and Jacob Mizorowski. Like, you face that team in a wild card series, you could be fucked right off the bat.
It's the best that lineup has felt in a long time.
And the thing is, they have they don't have like a 900 OPS bat.
No, but it's pesky.
Every single one of their hitters is capable of just hitting a single off you.
Yeah.
Like it's annoying.
It's relentless in a way.
There's no easy outs.
None. And Freddie Peralta was a guy when we're naming starting pitchers. That was a guy who a month ago people were like, oh,
he would have been the best guy available with ease.
But now, no fucking way.
They're probably gonna move him in the off season when it's like easier to do.
Right, but like now you might as well go for it with Mizorowski up here. So, Quinn Priester's been good for them. It's a dangerous team to play. And the Cubs also aren't running away with the division. There's one game.
One game, and another name just to toss out there. He's coming off the IL, Nestor Cortez. That rotation's full. They could just trade Nestor for like a batter or a reliever or something.
I wouldn't touch Nestor.
Obviously, I don't want to touch him either, but it's like you start looking at names available. It's like
if it's a thin market, yeah, then you can get someone.
Martin, welcome to the program.
How we doing, guys?
What up?
Great.
How's everyone doing?
Did a whole baseball for 30 minutes.
That's nice.
A lot of baseball.
Fantastic.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Meek, give me your AL team.
AL team.
Of what? What's this?
So like buy stock in for the second half, like a team.
Is there
who's
when's the trade start happening?
Like 2 weeks, right?
Less.
So trade deadline July 31st. Today's July 18th. So
Next week probably.
yeah.
13 days.
You need like some teams that like have a bad stretch, like be like, okay, we're sellers.
Someone's
now.
got to get swept over the weekend. They're
Yes.
like, all right, fuck these
So
guys.
like this is reality. Like the Guardians need to get swept and be like, guys, this is it, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what the team who's like on the precipice right now, who doesn't know, that could become a surprise seller. I also wonder how far the Orioles go into selling, because they should sell everything. Not everything, but their core guys should stay. But they should sell. Mullen should be gone. I mean, if someone wants to take on Tyler O'Neill, Sagano should be traded. Eflin should be traded. They should gut anything they can
I'm not sure if
That's
it'd be a
not obviously
surprise
Gunner.
because they tried the whole winter to do it and they couldn't. I guess the Cardinals maybe if they just fall off.
Is Kansas City gonna?
I think they just stay pat.
Yeah, I think so too.
I wouldn't consider that a surprise. Like they're 3 games under 500. Like I wouldn't be shocked. Like
Yeah, but like, what are they trading?
Seth Lugo, Michael Waka.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, I've
that's
seen
not
good.
Lugo's name's been attached to the Yankees.
Maybe Vinny Pasquantino, and then they can just move Caglione to first base because he's like awful in the outfield.
That's obviously you can turn around. It's been a tough stretch.
No,
for
I'm not
him.
worried about the bad. Like
he's not
turn
an
around. He
outfielder.
will never.
He's just been bad everywhere.
He will never be a good defensive outfielder. I can confidently say that.
Who?
Jack
Cag-
Caglione.
Oh yeah.
Pasquantino, if the Sox hadn't figured out their first base situation, he'd be an interesting Red Sox first base.
He's
shot.
been hitting really well lately too.
But they kind of like what they have with Toro
Reese
and
Hoskins
Romy.
could be on the move just because maybe Andrew Vaughn while he pipped him.
Yeah, he's been on fire.
That's what I mean. Like you leave the White Sox, good things happen.
It's a nice couple bats to have though, even off the bench. I'm sure
Yeah.
Hoskins wouldn't love that, but the platoon him. Yeah, because I think I would go Russ. I still believe in the Giants. If they don't
And
sell,
they've just been so bad.
if they don't sell pitching, obviously that changes if they all of a
I
sudden.
don't think you can trade for. Actually, I guess you can because he's locked up for so long. But
Like, obviously that changes if they out of nowhere just trade like Robbie Ray or something. But
yeah, I guess if I were to pick one team in the NL, Reds are still,
like the Reds,
Reds
yeah.
are still humming. They're still above 500. Good young pitching.
Their run differential is plus 31, which is better than a lot of
That's a
teams.
good. That's usually a good sign. It's like
Yeah, but
don't.
look at the tone of your voice. You don't really believe in them. Like
It's
they
more
have
just
a
they
good
make the
team. They have a
playoffs.
nice team. I don't even
just
think
to
they'll
make the
make. I
playoffs.
don't even think they will. I really think they're gonna fall off a little bit. Like they have been fine, right? They're 3 games above 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think they'll. I don't know. I don't believe in them. I think the Reds are still a little.
It's
far
more of
away.
looking who they have to hop, right? So it's like the Cardinals, the Giants, the Padres. Like they could do that.
That's a lot.
But like
The
I
Padres
can
are so
see like
good.
Giants have been just nosediving since they got Devers. The Padres, I mentioned them as a team I like, but at the same time, like if King doesn't come back soon enough, and then they get you don't know how long Darvish is going to stand up there for. And then the Cardinals are like, they feel like they should, like Meek just said, like when are they going to taper off? Because that feels overdue.
Also, at this time last year, it's like no one was thinking about Tommy Edman as like a serious trade chip, and then what did he do? He was NLCS MVP
Right.
and just a monster in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
crazy. I would say we'll get off baseball. I'm gonna say me and Hubs have talked about this whole like second round draft pick situation. I think was crazy for a second. It seems like everyone's kind of crossed the picket line now. Basically the story was the first 2 picks of the second round, number 33 and 34, both got fully guaranteed contracts and never happened before.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically it caused a like trickle down effect of the rest of the second round saying, "Oh no, we want full guarantees as well."
Mm-hmm.
And then the NFL teams holding firm, being like, "We're not doing that. We've never done that." And then it went on for maybe like a last couple weeks. It was like this wide going thing where like, oh, all these second round picks, they're not signed. Everyone else is signed but them. Then basically Alfred Collins, who's a D tackle for the Niners drafted, I think in like the 40s overall range. He basically like crossed the fence and took like 90% guaranteed.
Amazing.
But then now everyone else is kind of doing the same thing.
Right.
90%.
Like around 90% guaranteed. Like I saw like Mason
Good for
Taylor.
them.
Mason Taylor just signed today. It was like 91%. I forgot, like Iwanari, or however you say his name.
What's second rounder like that? What's their contract?
Like I think Mason Taylor's like in the 40s as well. It was like 4-year, like 10.5 million-ish.
Oh, shit, wait, that's more than I thought. Fuck.
10.5 a year
No, total.
Oh, okay.
total.
Yeah.
4 years, 10.5 for a second round.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I
give
thought.
him the fucking $10 million.
And I think for example, it was like 10.6 was the deal. He got like 10.1 guaranteed kind of thing.
What are the NFL?
So it's funny because each guys, when they report it, they use like different verbiage. Like the Iwanari, he's a corner from South Carolina that I believe the Seahawks drafted. He was maybe like 35 maybe. No, he got his full 100%. So 35 got 100% too. And then another guy, the way they worded it, maybe it was Collins, they worded it this way, where it was like, it was all guaranteed. Like the first 3 years were guaranteed, and the 4th year was like 38% guaranteed.
Bro, it's like give him the $10 million.
It's like that $500,000. They won't.
It's crazy.
You know,
and
like,
like
credit to Joe Shane for trading his second round pick up.
Yeah,
in the
we
first
didn't
round
have
to deal
one
with
this
mess.
year.
smart, very
Smart
smart,
move ahead of the curve.
very smart.
Dark gets the 5th-year option as well. After he wins the Super Bowl, we re-sign him.
Jackson Dart's for real. He's for real.
That throw he made off the jet ski, what a
Yeah, that was a
God.
throw.
that was a dot.
Dude, he's bad. By the way, whoever his friend is should never be his friend again.
Horrible
You
hands.
have to catch that ball.
Horrific.
Have to catch that. Also,
I'd be ashamed.
He's just so cool. The way he handles, he's a cool guy.
He almost scares me how he's too cool.
100%.
I get scared.
You'd rather him be a loser?
Like, he's so swaggy already that almost like it worries me.
We've already had a loser quarterback. I want a guy with aura.
Can we go past that? You're a scumbag. He's going to be a great quarterback this year. You watch.
Doubt it.
I'm very excited.
Never been a great quarterback, and ever. Even in college, he wasn't great.
He might be
that's
a better
besides-
basketball
that's
player
besides
than
the
football
point.
player.
He's a good basketball player. But
My buddy said he saw him around Hoboken not so recently. Go to Indy.
he's
Gotta get
been there.
My buddy saw him recently.
Yeah, there's no practice.
No, get to Indy. Settle
What
it.
do you mean? He still lives here. He's here, yes. Maybe, maybe someone's seeing him. The thing is about this.
That's great news for Colts fans.
I'm already bet the Colts make the playoffs. What were we talking about right before that though? Oh, when Dart becomes, remember Martin Mush said to trade up for him in the first round before they even traded for him.
It was a known thing. It was gonna.
No, it wasn't when I said it, and
was
you
a
didn't
known
want it.
thing.
You said no first round.
Initially, I didn't want it. No.
Yeah, I know. And want it to be known I'm a Dart boy for life. We're gonna make T-shirts. Right, his first start, we're doing Dart boys.
I'm a dart boy. I've been a dart boy.
I like Dart.
He's great.
I liked him in Ole Miss.
He's just swaggy as hell. I like and just hearing Lane Kiffin talk about him. He says he's like the best guy ever.
100%. Real quick, after my video with Joey Chestnut, do you think it's Usain Bolt now, or do you think it's still Joey?
I gotta be honest. I didn't get to watch the run.
Well, you could do it right now, real fast. If Meek's not listening, I don't think.
Sorry, what's up?
Pull up my Joey Chestnut.
I guess I'll have to see it, but I stood by
Did
Chestnut.
you tweet it out?
Well, I mean, it's all about how
terrible friend, Meek.
it's all about how fast that Usain Bolt can eat the dog.
Still
That's
very much on Chestnut's side.
Yeah, I
So
am
this
too,
was a kielbasa.
which is even bigger.
Way bigger.
Harder to
Way
eat.
harder. Very hard to eat.
But in theory, that would give Chestnut, I believe, even more of an advantage.
This gave my video gave Chestnut an advantage. You can fast forward a little bit past the introduction.
I want to see the time, just how long the food / run.
I picked
From him eating to running the 100 meter.
Yeah. All right, right here. No, go back a little bit. Watch him. Watch how he turns into the Hulk. He's disgusting.
I kind of love this. It's like Joey. It's like Johnny Drama before an audition.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Auga.
Let's go.
Right, let's go. Let's do it.
Make me throw up.
1,
Look at that sucker.
2, 3, eat. Yeah, maniac. Yeah. And even gave them.
Watch the run.
But see, but it doesn't matter the run if he's still eating the dog 30 seconds in.
I still have so much.
That's what I'm saying. The run doesn't even.
This doesn't count what you did.
Yeah, you didn't even finish it.
No, I didn't.
And I imagine you're much faster than Chestnut.
Much faster.
Yeah, this makes me even more confident
It's
in Chestnut.
absolutely Chestnut.
I think Chestnut might finish before he
The
eats.
thing is, all right, you turn it off. But the thing is,
31 seconds is.
but the
yeah,
thing is, it's gonna be quicker because the hot dog is way.
The hot dog, he took the kielbasa to fully eat it, swallow it took 6 seconds. Hot dog probably 3.
I'd say 3.
3 to 4.
There's a bun, so maybe 4.
Maybe we'll call 4 or 5 with the bun.
Shout out to chat, Justin1890. This was a funny video, Marty. W Mush.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. Listen, did it go viral? Yes, it's okay. People are yelling at me, being it's like a pardon my take. The PGA was the one who came up with this hypothetical.
The PGA.
The PGA Tour is the one that this hypothetical became a thing.
Really?
100 million views of them asking, because they commented on the video too, being like, so what do we think? It was the PGA that started this whole hypothetical. So if anything, I took it from them. But I just did it, so I don't really care.
It was one of the better hypotheticals.
100%. And that's why,
hypothetical.
listen, I'll say this. Usain Bolt's in talks.
I could see that. I mean, that'd be like a fun thing to do.
With you?
Usain Bolt's in talks.
He was with Chestnut.
What?
I'm sure he was talking to Chestnut.
Both.
He was just with him.
No, I know.
Oh, me too.
Who's he in talks to do it with?
Me.
That's crazy.
But then
What,
I
you
might
just
just
host it?
combine it to be me against Usain now.
Yeah.
To do it.
But we need Chestnut against you.
Exactly. That'd be the missing point. That'd be because then he'll beat me, so they both beat me and go. I'm trying to get them both. I'm trying to get this to really happen.
You're trying to mediate, almost like just.
I'd love to even.
That'd be great.
I don't even have to be involved. I just want this to happen.
Yeah.
'Cause I'd pay a pay-per-view to watch this. I really would.
Now I wonder if I see. Now the thing is, if Bolt trained the hot dog eating, then I think he wins.
Yes, and
If
Joey
he
would have to start running.
if he could get the dog down in under like
15
seconds, yeah, then he's gonna dust him. It's just him taking like 20 seconds to eat it would be enough that I think he loses.
Yeah,
Now I want a hot dog.
yeah. I had hot
Adam,
dogs
yes.
last-
Glizzy season.
I did have some hot dogs last
It's
night.
glizzy season. I like that. That was good vin mush.
Thank you.
So I still have these are the papers that Bosco handed me yesterday. They're literally, I'm just show you, they are
The funny papers?
the funny papers. They're literally just articles ranking college football coaches
I don't want to do that.
of the last 20 years, then the best coaches of 2025 with at least 4 years experience.
I have
Then we
something
got
for you, Ev.
best head coaches of that only have 1 to 3 years experience.
Ev, there's a big UFC card this weekend.
Massive. We don't talk that.
Let's talk that.
Gladly.
Let's talk that a little
Gladly.
bit. Dude, I followed some of your picks last week, and I was texting.
I did very good last
You
week.
were. You also hit like a plus 700. I think.
I did on sub.
I
I
didn't
did.
have that
Shout
one.
out Victor. Shout out Vito Petrino.
I didn't see that one, but no, you were hitting left and
I
right.
did very good last week.
Big fight. This is in NOLA, right? This is Poirier's send off.
It's Poirier's retirement fight. Big deal.
Always
Crazy.
great.
Lil Wayne is walking him out.
No way.
Incredible, like a dream, like dream collab for me.
Incredible.
He's not rapping or anything. He's just walking him out.
Where is it?
It's in New Orleans. It's Poirier's obviously like a legend. It's his like retirement like send off fight, which they've never really. I'm trying to think if they've ever really done this for anyone where like they built the entire card around him retiring. Like they did it in his home city. Like he's the main event.
Deserved too, though. Like all time.
Big time. I mean, I'll speak on like his last fight was when he fought for the title last year in Newark against Islam. It truly Robbie said it, and I thought it was the best way to describe it. It truly in the arena was like Rocky vibes in the way like he was a huge underdog.
Yeah.
Like this Russian versus American thing, like the pop was insane. Every time he stuffed a takedown, everything, the place was going bananas. Like I've never heard a crowd like that. Mm-hmm. For a guy where it's like in Newark, it's not like he's in his home city or anything, more just like an American thing, but incredible. He's had so many legendary fights. Like
He's just a dog.
Like
He's the definition of a dog.
he like his last Holloway fight. I mean, both the McGregor fights, like so many incredible like wars.
Like, the fact that he took Islam to 5 is insane. I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, Volk did it. I guess the first time he almost beat him. No, he fought really. Honestly, I would argue that maybe it was the best he's ever looked against Islam to have him in a spot like that. But no, yeah, it's his retirement fight. And Holloway's like a fucking legend. Holloway's the other guy that they would do this for if he didn't just live in Hawaii.
Right.
Logistically, they just couldn't do it. But honestly, I hate to say this. I think Holloway's gonna win.
Really.
I hate betting on fighters who have said like this is my last time. And listen, he's gonna go out there.
Distracted almost.
He's gonna go out there and leave it all in the cage. To me, this isn't some he's 1 foot out the door. He's gonna just like roll over. I don't think that at all.
Yeah.
I just think there's a level of everything that's happening this week, like the focus, like it's all this like all week. It's videos of him reading like letters from like his everyone he's done with. Yeah, it's like this emotional thing, like
distracting.
Everything, and like Holloway's in here like, all right, I'm trying to fight for a belt again.
Yeah.
Holloway's like Holloway will fight literally anyone, anytime, anywhere. This for him is like he's not going anywhere. He's like I want to fight for a belt.
Max
again.
is also just like a technician.
All business, like
he's just like.
And they fought like 6 years. They fought twice actually, and Poirier won both. One super young, like Max was like 20 years old, like really young. It was his debut.
Okay.
And then the second one was like 5. I think it was like 6 years ago. And it was an interim title fight at 155. Holloway was the 145 champ. Moved up, took it on like short notice. So he didn't really put on the weight well. He kind of just like didn't cut. Uh-huh. And then like you notice like if you go like get a chance, if you like really want to look into it, look at him, what he looked like when he fought Poirier in their like second fight, like the last time, and then look at 155, and then look at the way he looked against Gaethje in UFC 300, like just shredded up, like monster, like rocked up. And I think that's more what he looks like now. I think he's put on the 155 weight like the right way, not just like a last minute thing. It's like muscle. He just looks like a different. I mean, you see them next to each other. He looks bigger. Like he's a bigger guy.
He's lost 4 straight.
Who?
Holloway?
No.
What am I looking at?
No, he just lost his last fight. He fought for the belt.
What am I looking at?
He lost to Poirier.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reading something poorly.
So the thing is, this is his second trilogy, and he's 0-3 in the first one because he lost 3 times to Volk, and then he technically is 0-2 against Poirier.
I was looking at his title fight history, not his fight history.
So he won a bunch of belts. The only title fights he's lost were
To Volk.
he lost to Volk 3 times, all for the belt,
And to Poirier.
and then to Poirier the last
I
time.
was looking at his title fight. So he's lost 4 straight title fights. But this isn't a title fight?
I guess it's a BMF. It's not like a real title.
Okay.
Because he beat Gaethje for the BMF belt.
Max is what?
Insane
minus
fight.
118 right now. I like that.
It's higher. He's climbed up. He's minus like 148 now, which is pretty surprising.
Okay.
I'm surprised he got up that high, but I think it's a lot of whatever. Yeah, minus 148.
I feel like people are the public's just gonna take Poirier because like
Exactly.
it's his fight. So it's his last fight. I have no problem being on Holloway.
Yeah, I'm on Holloway.
Over maybe.
Yeah, it's tough to like.
Vig,
They're
minus
both just
160.
such durable guys, but it's also going to be one of those fight like you're always going to be like
This could end. This could
just
end.
like this could end. Like they both just stay in the pocket and trade so
At the same
much.
time though, I feel like they do
never
have
know.
staying power in the ring.
They both are durable as hell.
Yeah.
Like known for that. Like, I mean, the last fight, like Holloway getting knocked out, that was the first time he ever got dropped,
Right.
and he's been in a million wars.
I feel like Clement when we talk about college football and baseball.
Just got nothing.
I got nothing.
Hubs has been texting me.
I'll watch.
It's incredible. It really is incredible. And this is a card like it's just the best.
Any like sneaky fights here to pay attention?
So like the prelims are incredible.
Okay.
Like Prado, Veretinikov is a really good fight. Like Dulata Fugit. I mean, Dulata's probably gonna kill him, but that's a good fight. Even like Ferreira, early McVeigh, that's probably going to be a murder. Yeah, Vittori Allen is like a really good fight. Like 2 ranked guys, legit bad blood. They hate each other. Actually, funny story, when me, Robbie, and Jack were in Florida for a PFL fight, they both were at the PFL fight, and when we were leaving, they got into a fist fight in the casino.
Incredible.
And now they're fighting.
Incredible. They actually hate each other.
They absolutely despise each other. That's an incredible fight. I actually like Vittori in the fight. He's plus 164. I think I bet at like 170.
Plus 160.
You think that's one of the coolest things you can do is walk out with somebody in a walkout of like a UFC fight or like a boxing match?
Absolutely. And UFC, they like never do stuff like that. Like Dana's weird. Like Dana's in love with the Mike Tyson walkout. With anyone not familiar, it's like
By himself.
no music, like either nothing on, like just already shirtless, ready to go, or like he would wear this black cut towel.
Yeah.
He would just cut a hole in the towel and put it over like
Did
his
it with,
shoulders.
Jake Paul. He walked out.
Yeah, that's like Dana's in love with like that type of like guy.
I feel like they're super quick usually too. UFC walkouts. It's almost like a fast walk.
Connor's used to not.
Well, it's
Yeah,
different.
Connor was different. He was a showman.
So, like for example, they did it. I think it was when they did it in Ireland. Like they had like Sinead O'Connor. No, it wasn't Ireland, CV, but they had Sinead O'Connor like actually sing.
McGregor was different. He's the exception.
And that's like Poirier's kind of the exception.
It's almost like a speed walk.
Are you,
where
not
boxing.
are you allowed to like have anyone walk out with you?
It's like rare. Like you have your corner usually walk out with you, like your 3 corner.
Like if
guys.
someone asked you, would they be allowed to?
asked me to walk out with them,
Yeah.
I think I would be allowed to, but I'd be like their corner guy. It'd be a horrible decision. Because I couldn't tell them anything. I'd be like, go get him, champ. Like, what am I going to say?
Jimmy Crute, I know that name. I feel like
Crute's a good fighter. I think
seen
Crute,
Jimmy Crute
I like
fight.
Crute. I like Crute by sub.
that's a fun one.
I like Crute. It's
in the
plus
early
like 165, but I think he smokes him.
I feel like I won money on Jimmy Crute in the past.
You probably have. He's a good fighter.
Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can find that real quick. But yeah, no, so if you have one play, I guess we're slowly getting, it's 12:51, but if is there one play that stands out to you?
I would.
You
say,
always tweet a big card, so this is kind of unfair.
I would say the one, if I had to pick like one that I like, I mean Holloway, I really do like. Holland inside the distance, it's like juice, but I really think he gets Rodriguez out of there. Dan Ige, he's minus like 220. There was better lines available like a week or two ago, but Dan Ige I really, really like.
Okay.
Kyler Phillips I like a lot. Plus 120. Like I said, Vittori I really like a lot.
Kevin Holland, I feel like
Beach house
he's
gonna
got to be
a
old.
problem.
What's up?
This beach house is gonna be a problem.
You think so?
Did you see that Nikki Smokes and Nadu tweeting at each other today?
Oh,
No.
Oh my God!
What's going on?
Show them, Meek. You gotta see. I don't even want to read it. It's just gonna be a disaster.
I think I need to see this now.
Of course,
suspense.
it's never. Whenever I don't think we've ever timed up like it.
Never.
Well, sorry, I'm searching shit.
No one's blamed you. So that was the first thing, and then Nikki Smokes replied.
This is the fire starter.
Okay, do you want me to go to Nikki Smokes' reply? We read it.
Yeah, we got
Yes. There's
I
4
mean,
words.
Our audio listeners feel robbed.
Oh.
Oh my
okay,
goodness. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
saying that's why I didn't want to read. It's not nice.
So if you're our
Oh my
audio
goodness.
listeners, just go to Nikki Smokes' Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. It started like that's gonna be real. Like that's a real relationship that happened. They dated, and then this is gonna be wild shit happening if Nadu gets invited.
Is Nadu getting invited?
That's what that whole
There's
thing's about.
rumors are swirling.
Rumors are swirling.
Also, what I was told is people are allowed to just come for the weekend
That's what I'm saying. So
if you're like invited.
Nikki Smokes just said, "I'll invite you."
Yeah, so he could just come out for a week. He's not far. Philly's not far from the Jersey Shore.
If
man.
he wants
Not far
to,
at all.
but if he wants to, he could fly there.
He could. He absolutely could.
He's unlocked flying.
That's well within his right and his
He's unlocked his flying.
and his capabilities.
Go anywhere.
Can if he
Wouldn't put
wants
anything
That guy can
past
go
him.
anywhere in the world
Man
now.
can
to,
fly.
he can do it if he wants.
What a feeling that's gonna be. He could just.
I mean, it's the first week of August or second week of August.
I think second
first.
week of August.
I was talking to Tara about it the other day. A lot going on.
Tara.
Tara. I don't know. I love calling her Tara. I just call her Tara.
Yeah, it's gonna be
out
something. If it gets real like that, I'm sure one person that's didn't like the words that were being used.
I imagine there was some.
I'd imagine. Yeah. Leftovers was tough.
It's a crazy thing.
Crazy way to describe her.
You work in the same office.
Anik, I respect you. Would never say
Speaking
that.
of leftovers, Damian Lillard going back to his old
What a segue.
That's so mean.
going
What a
back to his old home.
segue.
Segue, B. Good
But
segue.
honestly, though,
Good segue.
you know who I actually want to talk about? It's a very interesting. Pat Bev, because Pat Bev quote tweeted this, and he said like, Hoopers really just want to be like. Can you actually pull it up so I don't misquote Pat Bev? Because obviously,
I think I know what he.
in their hearts, yes, I think everyone wants to win a championship. I don't think that's what Pat Bev meant by this. But he said, Dame to Portland, he not wrong. Said, F that ring chasing. I'm going back to where the love is. That's really what Hoopers want, peace of mind and good hoops. And I think that's fair in a way where, like, yes, I think he wanted to win a championship. But at this point, I don't know if he can join a team. I don't know if anyone wants Dame.
I don't think one good team out there was willing to give him any sort of money.
I mean, Boston was on the.
They were claiming a dozen teams were after him.
But like clearly,
I don't think anyone was giving him that much money.
Probably not. I would agree with that.
Like-
I wouldn't think.
So he
it
got
is.
bought out and got that money.
He's,
Right?
he's getting 140 million for the next 2 years.
He's getting
What a-
like $70 million to rehab
Yeah.
next year.
God bless.
for a guy who doesn't play a lick of defense and is borderline a chucker at this point.
At 35 years old off an Achilles injury.
I've never been a Dame guy.
I've always been
You're
a Dame
correct.
guy.
I've loved Dame.
He's just old.
You're
now.
being a little too harsh on Dame, but he's just,
Yeah, he's
now,
not a
now he's not a
He's just old now, and now he's off Achilles.
He's just old. Yeah, like now giving him a contract now is stupid. But like I think it's nice that he gets to go home to Portland and also get paid an insane amount of money. But I would have been interesting to see him on Boston, but I don't. You know what's funny too? I also saw that like because Pod said like, why are you guys worried about us? The Golden State hasn't done one thing to the roster.
They're trying to figure out the Kuminga
But
trade.
even negative or positive, they didn't like cut anybody. They didn't let go anybody. They haven't They haven't
Still
added
waiting on
anyone.
Horford.
I would say it sounds like Horford is someone they like.
But
Really,
it's like everyone, not one piece they've added is kind of wild.
they don't have like a ton of
Yeah,
money.
they're pretty restricted.
Yeah, but there's some guys that signed for like
Yeah, but I
1
think
year,
the-
7 mil. You
pieces
know,
Their
like
big move is
Waiting.
commit. That's how they're going to bring in a guy is Kuminga.
they should figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean
they got to wait for
till
those
July.
dominoes to fall.
Yeah, but things are moving.
Like but you got to see like you got to from their point of view like it's always like or for the most part it's like the A dominoes go and then it trickles down like they're not in position to go after like the A domino. They got to wait like a couple fall and then they can make their move. Like for Horford, like let a couple fall, then like.
Is Horford their move though? Like, is that like a move that like?
I think
he adds like a front.
I think he's a
line
good
depth
piece.
They lost Looney, so they need a big.
Yeah, they need. Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
they definitely need one, but it's not. That doesn't do it like that. They obviously
helps.
need one. It helps, but like.
I mean, their big move is Kuminga and how whatever you can.
Yes,
get back
for sure.
What do you think you could get back for him though?
What was being floated out there? I don't know. I mean, definitely.
Apparently, Miami really likes him.
Sure.
I'm sure there's a few other teams that like him too. Can you get who?
Wiggins back.
Get him back?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Nope.
I don't know.
Because Miami's not going to give up any of their star guys.
I don't think so.
Like obviously not.
I mean, no, not like Bam or like
yeah.
or like Harrow. No.
Did Jamie Jockheads go anywhere?
No,
No,
he's
he's
still
still
there.
just on the contract. And apparently they like him. Like they were saying that was a move that they wouldn't trade for what's his name? Who were they gonna trade for? And they said he was someone they like wouldn't.
The Warriors. So this is an hour ago from Jake Fisher. Kuminga and his reps tried to facilitate a sign and trade that would have gotten Giddey and himself both paid by the Bulls. The Warriors have interested Lonzo Ball, and this deal would be more likely if he wasn't traded to the Cavs.
These guys with restricted free agency, Giddey, Kuminga, Cam Thomas, like there's no market for them.
Right.
Like no
Yeah.
one. Quinn Grimes too.
Lonzo went to Pelicans?
No, he's a Cav.
Cavs.
Cav.
He was flipped for Okoro.
I actually like that move for them.
I
I like Lonzo when he's healthy. I think he's a solid player.
This is a
Oh,
part
the
of
Suns could be a Kuminga team too.
this is a part of CBA where teams don't have the cap space to just throw random money at guys, like just
Yeah.
auto max them.
Also, Lonzo's a big guard. They needed a big guard bad.
That's a good piece for them. Like,
They
don't
just
need
can't.
any
They just can't keep doing Garland and Mitchell. I just think defensively it can't work.
Yeah.
Lonzo's a great defender.
That's what I'm saying. Like having like a big long guard that can defend that you can kind of like pair with both of them, I think makes a lot of sense for them. I like the move.
Someone did bring up, like, it is interesting. Bridges hasn't gotten the extension yet.
They're waiting on Giannis. That's all they're. It's all waiting on Giannis.
It's just, yeah, like I bet if you candidly got the Knicks front office in a conversation, they'd be like, yeah, Giannis is still definitely a possibility here.
That's what all the reports. Like I saw Bagley and a few other guys talking about it.
Yeah,
that
it was
it's
those
just,
guys, yeah.
That it's all just like they're just waiting on Giannis.
Something to monitor.
You're not going to just let it go.
No, absolutely.
You're not going to get Giannis.
I refuse.
I feel like if Giannis does get traded, it would just be like out the blue. It's not going to be like
No, but he's
there's
a
no
bidding war
It's
guy.
like this is where I want to go.
Nah, he's a guy like bidding war starts obviously.
It is cool though. Like there is still a possibility of two superstars going to another team with like
Giannis, LeBron.
Yeah, like it is kind of cool that it's like even a possibility.
I
If
think
they
it's
both stay, I'll be very
I
upset.
think it's a lock that LeBron's on a different team.
He's going to the Mavericks.
I do not see a way he's on the team.
He's going to the Mavericks.
Yeah, so like it was
Also, I'm glad you brought I saw that apparently the Mavs were talking about extending PJ
interesting.
because that kind of put a wrinkle in. That's the most LeBron. I don't know if that's fact or not, but
Who would ever do a retirement tour? That's so stupid.
that's the most LeBron like doing a retirement tour was the like minus
retirement tour.
minus like 2,000.
Actually, I respect it. I respect LeBron. Whoever does retirement tours are very, very smart people, and I enjoy them.
I actually don't think they could offer a retirement tour because it would just be like it's like free money.
Yeah.
It was like betting Tyson in the 80s, like just just a lock.
Yeah.
A stone.
The Mavs trade would be like Gafford. Maybe is Clay in
Clay.
that deal?
Yeah, Clay,
Gafford,
just to make
Clay.
the money work.
And picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny if it was AD.
The Mavs just wouldn't do that.
I know.
But would the Lakers even want? I mean, they'd want Gafford, but like
But it's like
You'd
you're
want
getting
something for LeBron.
sure. But I'm saying I don't know. I guess if
picks.
they got more, yeah, I think they'd rather have picks than.
They would get picks with
But
them.
they obviously have
It
to.
would be like
it's gotta
2
be,
ones.
It's got to be
I
at
think.
least. I was gonna say at least 2 ones probably. For like that little, for basically like Gafford, it's like the only thing.
And then that would if that were to happen, we're taking hypotheticals, but like I think LeBron sticks around for at least another year on top of that because
Yes.
he'd want Kyrie, a full year of Kyrie.
And a second year Cooper Flag.
Yeah. So I think then I think you're looking at 2
And-
years of LeBron left.
And they'll be in a position to get Bryce.
Oh yeah, is Bronny gonna be in this trade too?
Well, the Lakers need Bronny. Bronny's good. See his last 3 games?
His last 3 summer league games.
Oh my God!
After he went scoreless in the first half.
He's unbelievable. His stats.
Enough with Bronny, man.
You really don't think he's good?
I think he's fine.
I think he's
good.
good.
Is listen, he's like
Did you see who he had these games against? he was playing against players.
Should we say nothing about anyone in the Summer League?
I wouldn't take anything. I wouldn't take anything.
Playing in the Summer League, no reason to talk about it.
Cool.
We haven't.
We did.
There is some
But I mean, not really.
news that's relevant. MLB's extended paid leave for Luis Ortiz through August 31st.
There was a decision coming today, so that's the decision is we don't have a decision.
The decision is we don't have a decision.
He's still getting paid.
Good for him.
So he's still. That's crazy.
He's on paid leave for another month.
The two
What
for
a fucking job.
it's all allegedly.
All
The two first pitches, one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I mean, I don't think it's alleged after
By the
that.
fact that Volpe couldn't hit it.
Oh, of course he couldn't. He can't fucking hit anything.
Or sorry, Volpe swung.
Yeah. That's why the second one had to be in the dirt.
Unbelievable.
They had to know, listen, no fucking around. I want this thing spiked in the ground.
I'm tired of hearing about Bronny James. I'm good.
I really defended him a lot early, but now I'm just like, I just can't spend time.
His best case scenario is he makes a rotation as like an eighth guy.
Yes, correct.
And that's fine. And if he could, good for him.
Obviously, I understand Hubs. I understand like the being annoyed by hearing about him, of course. But like, there is a chance he can be like a good piece for a team like in a couple of years. Like he is 19 years old.
Yeah.
Or he's 20. He's
He's probably 20, yeah.
He might be 19, I think. No, he's definitely 20.
I think he's a full, like, he did a year of college and then a full year, and then now this is, like, the next year.
So he might be 20.
He's got to be at least 20.
Yeah, 20 years old. Like, and he's obviously, like, I think he could, like, develop into a good piece into a team. I'm not going to say he's a
Like, what's a good piece to you? Like, he's not starting for any team.
I disagree with Hubs. I think his ceiling is, like, being a rotation player.
Yeah, I think that's a good piece.
But, like, that's his, like, absolute
ninth,
max.
the eighth, ninth guy.
Not eighth, ninth. No,
I don't think he could be.
I don't think he's, like, a sixth,
He can't be a
seventh
sixth
man.
man.
Oh, you're crazy. He could be a seventh guy.
No way, dude.
Why?
He's barely
Not bad.
playing now.
He's 1 year in on the Lakers,
He's a
bro,
victory-
with Luka Doncic and LeBron James.
He's a
and
victory
Austin
cigar.
Reeves.
He's a victory cigar.
If you're telling me if he was on the Hornets, he'd be.
Hornets are one of the worst teams you can have.
What are you talking about? He was on one of the.
And I don't
teams.
think presently right now, as the Hornets.
You're a little too harsh, Sodom. You're a little too harsh.
He's going to be 21 in October.
Yeah. 20 years old.
That's Bronny James talk for today. We'll wrap up.
And also just some baseball.
I'm glad we can
Yeah,
make
give
some
us
extra
Their
picks.
rotation for the weekend.
Yeah, they hadn't announced starter yet.
Ian Hamilton's the opener tonight.
What?
God, we're going Ian Hamilton,
So
Will
after a
Warren,
full week
Marcus
off of
Stroman.
baseball, the Yankees don't have a starting pitcher for tonight.
So that tells you that
Warren
Fried's blister. Does he pitch Saturday?
What's the
it would
election
take him
time?
at least till Monday.
Yeah.
And then
Also, there's no
Rodon's-
reason to start Fried again.
Don't throw anything in the all.
No, I guess. Fuck. Oh boy. So who's the bulk guy?
They don't know.
We'll figure it out. See what old Ian's got inning one. Yeah.
I have a very bad feeling about the series in Atlanta.
yeah.
It just feels.
Why,
Honestly,
though?
nice for the Atlantic. They got to just hang
Well,
out for the
now why is Stroman's pitching one game
Yeah,
and
but
we have Ian Hamilton pitching the
The
other? and
Braves
And
stink.
Will Warren on the road isn't spectacular.
But the Braves stink.
Yeah, the Braves also aren't. They had Joey Wentz starting Saturday. Like,
Yeah,
they don't have
Joey
rotation either.
we have a fetish lately of unlocking teams. So we gave birth to the Red Sox and Mets seasons.
Joey Wentz and Grant Holmes aren't like people I'm like so scared of.
They mash, man.
The Braves
I
are
need
9.5
them.
games out of a playoff spot. You're not reviving them.
We revived the Red
it's
Sox.
too late in the season to revive
Did it to
them.
the Sox.
Yeah, what do you got, Hubs?
So 220 game. Got to take the first game back. I am going with Roman Anthony 2+ bases, plus 130. There's no win game, which is sad. That would be so cool if we just got a win game to start here. But I don't really love a side too much. Sox are hot. I wouldn't bet against them. Roman Anthony's been on fire to end the first half. I think his last 13 games or something like that was like a 925 OPS. He's a doubles machine too. So give me Roman Anthony 2+ bases plus 130. Do the Angels just not have a starting pitcher announced right now? That's kind of crazy. Against Luzardo tonight, I'm not taking that. Give me the Giants plus 128. I think it's time for them to wake up. They're in Toronto tonight. I could see Toronto regressing a smidge. Give me the Reds plus 128 against the Mets. And give me the over in tonight's Yankees-Braves game of 8, minus 119.
All right, I like it. I'm on the. What do I have today? I'm on the Blue Jays today money line. I am on the Mariners money line tonight. I'm on the Cubs money line in an hour or so. I'm on the over Giants Blue Jays 8.5 and over 8.5 in Diamondbacks Cardinals.
I'm starting with our MLB, I'd say, savant at the company, Robbie Fox. JP Sears 30-plus earned runs.
You say 30?
3.
30.
I swear you said 30. I know you meant to say 3.
I 100% 3-plus.
You said 30.
I swear I heard 30.
Replay, and I get to smack you in the throat if I didn't say it, all right?
That would have to be a higher vig, in my opinion.
3-plus runs, plus 100.
Robbie Fox, let's go.
Well, Marty, you know why Robbie's doing that pick, right?
Why do you think I'm doing this, Meek?
God damn it.
Why do you think why would I just read Robbie's if it was...
Just want to show the people.
Why would I be doing... I think we all knew what I was doing. No.
I don't think the listeners knew what you were doing.
I think
Joke's
they...
funny when you explain it.
Yeah, it's way funnier when you explain it to everybody. I'm going with the Cubs minus 135. I'm going with the White Sox plus 135. I'm going with the Angels plus 180. I'm going a lot of plus today. What do you guys think about the Reds today against the Mets?
I just had them.
Yeah, what do you think? You like them because like Manaea is just
I like
The Mets
Lodolo.
have not won the first game out the All-Star break since 2018.
Also, Manaea, like they weirdly pitched Manaea the last game. Like he pitched well out of the bullpen, but like then like they kept him in for a little too long, I think. And then was that what happened? I forget.
No, I mean, he was at like 40-something pitches. Like,
What was his first game back?
but I mean, it was the fourth inning of work. You were trying to pencil in 4 innings out of him anyway.
Okay. Well,
I like Lodolo.
Reds.
Yeah,
I like Lodolo.
Just out again. The Mets haven't won the first game out the
What's
break since
Manaea stretched out
2018.
to?
Manaea's probably good to go.
Is he good to go? Okay.
Is he good to go to like 80-something pitches, maybe like 100?
I'm going with the Yankees, and then I'm going with the Rangers.
I was just about to. I was going to add in the Rangers. I'm adding the Rangers minus 115.
Old Patrick Corbin night.
Can I, before you go, Meek, one quick thing that as I was going through the American League in this blog I wrote, the Yordan Alvarez thing kind of isn't talked about enough.
Because the Astros are so good and like they're under the radar.
He hasn't played since May 2nd. They diagnosed it as a muscle strain in his hand. A month later, they realized it's a fracture in his hand. He took a swing at the end of June. The next day, in massive pain, they shut him down again. And the latest report yesterday in like the Athletic is they don't know if he's coming back in the regular season.
Wow.
And
Like they think he's going to, but they don't know he's going to.
And then you look at like one of the best teams in baseball somehow, despite all this.
Jake Myers, been awesome.
Cam Smith.
Cam Smith has become a big piece of them.
Paredes.
Jeremy Pena unlocking himself. He just like broke his rib
Hunter
or something.
Brown's a Cy Young candidate.
Hunter Brown's been really good. So yeah, the Astros just don't stop. But
They're
the
never gonna be a bad
Yordan thing, I don't know how you can be a trainer. Like, I don't know how the trainer keeps his job after that. How do you diagnose a muscle strain and it's a fracture?
Yeah,
That's like the Chargers doctor stabbing Tyrod Taylor.
I say that guy ever having a job is stabbing him. Also, speaking of the Chargers, disaster for them. Najee got a firework injury.
I mean,
like an eye
he never
thing.
had good vision anyway.
Ken Jack was having a crisis yesterday
Yeah,
when Mike Williams was retiring.
Like signing him then retiring is so.
I think he got hurt. And
I
then
mean-
he's like, I don't want to do this.
Regardless, he's always he literally was hurt.
Trump is concerned about the weapons. You see that? Trump asked Harborough about he's like, you guys got weapons for Herbert?
I don't think he does. And then Herbert will get his sympathy now because he doesn't have weapons. Blah blah blah.
He's got McConkey.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Well,
Phil, what's your pick?
I asked Nikki Smokes for a home run pick today because he knows nothing about baseball. It's like, you know what? Let me take someone who knows nothing about baseball, what they want to bet on today. And he told me Alex Bregman home run. So I took Alex Bregman plus 500.
Okay.
All right, there we go. That's the pick. Shout out Nikki Smokes. Appreciate everyone watching. Like the stream. Yak is up next. We'll see you on Monday. Enjoy the weekend.
Oops, wrong music. There we go.